Well, hello there, fam, and welcome to the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel, where the scent is always lovely and the sillage is absolutely divine. I greet you guys in the name of peace, prosperity, and oh yes, perfumery. I'm honored, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored to be coming back to you guys once again on this channel with some fragrance content. Thank you guys so very much for helping me to climb the ladder of 1,000 plus subscribers. Without you guys, I'm absolutely nothing on this channel. And for that, I am eternally grateful. So thank you guys so very much. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's review. Today, for your listening pleasure and for your information, I'm going to be reviewing Oud for Greatness by Initio. Yes, we're going to have a good time with this one today. We're going to talk about Oud for Greatness. Oud is one of those particular fragrance notes that I am coming to get more experience with, develop more of an appreciation for. And to be quite honest about it, Oud is not one of those notes that you can just dive into nose first, like the citrusy notes or the aromatic ones that are just so mainstream. Oud is one of those daring notes. It's a bold note. And a lot of people are just not going to like Oud, and that's just the end of the story on that. But most people, they develop an affinity for the Oud note, and I'm one of those people. I've had a little bit of experience with it in the past. Tom Ford Oud Wood, Bond Number 9's New York Oud, New York Amber. You know, I've had some experience with Oud fragrances, but I really wanted to get my nose on Oud for Greatness, and I'm glad I did. I was able to cop a sweet deal in one of my fragrance groups. You know, I talk about that a lot. So let's go ahead and get into the review. This scent is going to open up with notes of saffron, lavender, and nutmeg. You're going to go into a mid of oud, and you're going to mellow out to some patchouli and some musk. Now, there are some different things I pick up in the development of the scent that is not listed in the note profile, and I'll be more than glad to talk about that in just a few moments. But this was my scent of the day today. I had to go out to handle some community business, and I was glad for the opportunity, hence is why I'm dressed like I am today. And I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. It was a great wearing experience. It was an outside event. It's somewhere in the upper 70s down here in Louisiana. It's probably going to top out around the 80s today. So this was a good experience in this type of weather. Okay, so I sprayed a fresh application about 30 minutes ago. And what I noticed about the opening of this scent is that it's extremely airy. Okay, it's extremely airy. And that's for two notes. It's because of the lavender and it's because of the saffron. But there's also this spicy airiness that I get out of the opening of this scent. Now, the oud is the dominant note here for me. Some people say they don't pick up much oud in this. I do. The oud is very dominant. My nose can pick up oud kind of like a bloodhound on a scent trail, okay? I can pick up oud quite quickly in most fragrances that contain the note. But this is a very spicy, airy opening. And the airiness, as I said, is due to the saffron note and the lavender note. But there's this spice thing because for me, saffron can carry a little bit touch of a spice to it, but it's that nutmeg note as well that's going to make this fragrance open up very airy and spicy. The oud note is there in the opening, and it's going to last throughout the duration of the scent. So when you talk about the airiness of the saffron and the lavender mixed with the spiciness of the saffron and the nutmeg note, coupled with that oud, this is a very dry scent to me. This scent is so dry to me that, honestly, I think there's a little touch of tobacco somewhere in there. Now, that's my favorite note in perfumery, so I'm going to pick up tobacco. There's some tobacco in this scent. My nose picks it up heavily. And what it does is it contributes more to that airiness and the dryness of the scent. This is not a damp scent at all. This is not a very heavy scent at all to me. This scent is just airy woodiness, honestly, is what I'm getting out of it. Because when you get to the base of the scent, that earthiness of that patchouli, once again, it keeps the fragrance kind of light to me. And you know, the powdery musk deal, you know, that does what it does. But this scent here is just very oudy and it's very dry to me. But guess what I call this scent? Oudalicious. It's some oudalicious stuff here. I appreciate that This is something very refined to me. This is something very elegant. The quality of this scent is absolutely outstanding. But hey, Initio, right? I really appreciate that here. There is no sweetness in this scent at all. So if you're one of those guys that don't care for creaminess in scents, you don't care for sweetness in scents, yeah, you're probably going to find some type of appreciation here. Now, what does this scent really remind me of? Honestly, it reminds me of a better done Tom Ford Oud Wood. And matter of fact, it smells so much like Tom Ford Oud Wood that when I got out of the shower this morning before my event and moisturized, I covered my body in the Tom Ford body spray Oud Wood because I still have that. I sold a fragrance off because it was complete trash. You'll see that on my review on the channel. But it's so close and reminiscent, and it's done so much better to me that I said, hey, I'm a body spray with this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover the fragrance on my body with this one. And it worked extremely well together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably get out of these clothes and run over to the gym, and I'm probably just gonna reapply the Tom Ford Oud Wood body spray. I don't wanna spray any more of this for the day. I'm done with that. It performs well and all of that good stuff. But if I want somewhat of a fresh application of this, I'm gonna go with the Tom Ford Oud Wood. All right, so let's talk about the performance of this scent here. Is this scent gonna get up on off you? On my skin, this is above average as far as projection goes. I wouldn't say it's beast mode, but it's definitely above average for me. Now, this is what's kind of tricky about it being above average to me. Some scents, your nose just picks them up so well that maybe that could trick you with performance. I don't know. But for right now, I'm gonna say that this particular scent is above average in projection. As far as the sillage goes, do I get a scent trail? Yes, stretch my arms out. I definitely get it. That's your scent trail. That's your sillage. As far as the longevity of the scent, this is some good stuff. I'm getting between 8 and 10 hours with this, okay? 8 and 10 hours of longevity, which I'm very satisfied with. The compliment factor, I haven't really found it to be there. I haven't, because once again, oud is pulverizing, to say the least. A lot of people don't care for oud, but remember what I tell you guys on this channel. When you work hard, you play hard. When you pay for your own stuff and nobody sponsors you, fellas, you wear what you want to wear. See, compliments are what I call a byproduct of the fragrance. I don't put on anything to get complimented, period. If people compliment me on it, praise God for the byproduct, but I'm not looking for that. I work hard. I got like 5 or 6 jobs. So whatever I want to go get, I go get it. If people don't like it, tough stuff. That's just me on that. As far as the occasions, yeah, I like to wear this stuff when I'm looking like something. When I'm dressed to the nines, when I got a formal event, like this morning, a community event to go for, I'm dressed. Oh yeah, this is what I'm putting on. I like this type of stuff. I could see myself going to a banquet in it. I can see myself going to church in it. I can go to the governor's mansion and wear this and won't think twice about it. All right. So how does she shoot from the line? Voila. How does she shoot from the line? I would go ahead and give this baby 4 out of 5. Okay. She's an 80% free throw shooter. I'm not head over heels for this scent like I am another one I'm gonna talk about later. You guys know how I feel about Naxos, Creed Aventus, yeah, Dior Homme Intense, original formulation. You guys know how I feel about Green Irish Tweed and all. She ain't there yet for me, all right? But she's a solid 80% free throw shooter from the line. So guys, that's my snap on this particular scent. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys try it out. If you don't know too much about oud, do not go pay for this. Get you a sample, get you a decant, something that you can get some experience with. Do not go and spend your money on a full bottle. Because see, this bad boy probably had about 85 out of the 90 ml bottle that it came with. So I'm gonna have some fun with this for a long time, all right? But guys, please, look, I'll go so far as to tell you, based off my Tom Ford experience, never buy a oud scent that you have not sniffed first. Don't do it. See if you can get somebody to give you a split on it or some type of partial and go from there with it. If you love it after the partial, go ahead and pull the trigger. But I really like this stuff, and she has a place. And I'm just gonna look to build my oud collection because there's a lot more stuff that I want to take interest in with the oud note. Like, this is awesome. All right. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys today. Thank you for being here, and stay tuned to the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel. Got much more content coming. Take care, guys.